cactus and succulent grows. I'm Lynn and welcome to Desert Plants of Avalon. And today I have a very nervous video that I'm going to be doing for you guys, and that is to cut back this 8 feet high Brasiliopuntia cactus that I've grown for about 16 years. Oh my golly! Now then guys, you might be wondering why I'm going to be cutting back, brutally back, this lovely 8 feet high Brasiliopuntia cactus. Well, there's 2 reasons for that. And the first one is the reason I've been putting it off for a long time, probably about 3 or 4 years. And that's because this particular cactus has not been looking healthy for a long time. It is absolutely riddled with cochineal that I cannot for the life of me get rid of. As you can see here, cochineal is a type of mealybug that's very invasive, and despite the rubbing alcohol, neem oil, diatomaceous earth, even the systemic, it just keeps coming back as fast as I'm getting rid of it, guys. And as a result, this poor Brasiliopuntia has been it's been dropping leaf segments, you know, the modified leaves, the pads, all the time. It is riddled with cochineal. And I've had a few experienced growers on this particular type of Brasiliopuntia, and you have to cut it right back. And I said, I don't want to cut it, even though I know it's going to be really healthy for the plant. So I've been putting it off. I've just been constantly trying to remove the mealybugs off it on a daily basis. This is a cactus I bring outside for the spring and summer months, but I have in for the winter months because it is cold hardy, but it's too tall for the polytunnel, and it's going to be too tall for our greenhouse when we move. Those of you who watch my videos know we're going to be moving house in about 3 to 4 weeks, and that's another reason why it's the perfect time to cut this back as well, because not only is it going to improve the health of this cactus, but also it's not just me and Hansi that's going to be moving the plants. We have friends coming to help us move these plants, and this is not an easy plant to move. So it's not fair for our friends to have to move an 8 feet, very fierce, spiny puntioid. It is, as you can see, it's very, very, very sharp, and they come off very easily as well. So it's not fair for our friends that are helping us with the move to deal with such a very tall cactus. It is extremely, it can be dangerous. So I'm thinking I wanted to prune it back anyway. Today is going to be the best time because it's going to give it a couple of weeks or so to callus and heal over before the move as well. Once we cut it back, it's going to go into our polytunnel then, which we keep heated. Now it's spring, it's the perfect time to do this. So you may, when you see how we cut it back, you may think it's a bit brutal, but this is going to really improve it. Normally, when I take cuttings and cut plants back, I will reroot the top part, which you can do with this. However, it's too unhealthy to do that. I don't want to give this away to anybody because it's riddled. It's like a woody bark, and it is riddled with this cochineal. From this part down, it is healthy and looking great. Cutting it back is going to mean all these areoles here are going to form new side shoots, and it's going to branch out into a gorgeous candelabra over the next few years. And of course I will do an update on this Brasiliopuntia in the future when it reshoots, and it's going to look so much healthier. However, am I going to be doing the pruning? No, I'm chickening out because this plant I'm dreading cutting it, to be honest with you. So I'm getting my wonderful partner Hansi to actually cut this down because I'm too attached to it to do it. Plus it is very, very woody and tough, and it needs a man's strong grip. I'm not that strong. So I'm going to be filming Hansi when he's cutting this down. And obviously it's sentimental to me, and I don't like the time to cut it, but you have to do what you have to do. It's going to improve the health of this Brasiliopuntia tenfold. It's going to come back healthier, and it's also going to make it so much easier for our upcoming house move. So then guys, I'm going to take over the camera. I'm going to film Hansi's hands as he's cutting this. And if you have one of these plants and you have to do a drastic cut, hopefully you'll learn from this video as well. I had to do all my other Opuntias the other day, but that was an easy job compared to this. So here we go, guys. Right then. Always important that you have some very sharp pruning shears. Snap! Oh, what's that one? As you can see, there's no way I can give this to anybody or even propagate it, because you can see just how riddled it is with cochineal. That's just a nightmare to get rid of. So also you can see this top part has grown much thinner as well. It's going to be brilliant. That's the first part cut, and then Hansi now is going to cut this big part. Oh my god, this is going to be tough. I say a woman's grip wouldn't be enough for me. And going. Oh, it's very tough, as you can see there. Ah. And it's a very, very woody trunk, so you need to make sure if you're cutting these type of cacti that you have extremely good gloves and some very good shears. I don't know if this is actually going to... Hansi's a tough guy. And the reason why Hansi isn't in my videos anymore, he hates social media, as I've told a few people, so he's not on anymore, that's why. Anyway, yep, that's that. There we go, guys. That is the top part. Goodbye to the 8 feet high. And you can just see how badly infected it is. And this is with me constantly treating it. As I say, you know, it's made the plant sickly. And it's a shame, because if this wasn't so in bad way, it could be lovely to propagate again. But it's just, you have to do these things. It does it good to prune right back. So this is all I've got left now, from 8 feet high to about 2 feet. But it's healthy inside, as you can see there. And you can see the massive difference between these really fierce long spines, tight together, no millibug on the bottom part. It's really healthy compared to this other part that's been growing very thin and lanky. Normally when I make a cut with cactus cuttings, I'll sprinkle either some sulphur powder or cinnamon powder on to help dry. But it's quite dryish inside here, inside the cut. So it's a nice windy day, but very nice and warm today, nice spring day. So this will be dry by tonight, so no need to put anything on that, let the fresh air get to it. And I'm also going to be checking through the rest of this is mealybug, cochineal bug free, and also the soil too. I'm going to be sprinkling then some diatomaceous earth all over this plant and also onto the soil. I'll probably give it a fresh repot as well once we've moved, and it's going to really go from strength to strength. This is a tough enough plant for the winter. It's now spring anyway, so I think any chances of the really frosty nights have gone. This is going to be able to go now into the polytunnel. We had this in the house on the staircase because it was too tall for the polytunnel before. Now it means we can put this back in. This we're going to leave out here for the rest of the day. Gorgeous, sunny, warm spring day today, so the fresh air is going to help dry this cut anyway, and then tonight put it into the polytunnel. Obviously my job is to keep a close eye that there's no mealies that can come back onto this, obviously. And you will not believe the change, guys, in the next few weeks and months when this shoots, because these round here where the spines come out of, these are areoles, and this is where it's going to side shoot like that, and on this lower branch with fresh healthy branches. And at this height as well, guys, it means when we move and we have the new greenhouse, it can stay there 24/7, no having to worry about taking in and out the house. So it is brutal, a brutal cut. And I know I'm probably going to get some comments, people saying, what the hell have you been doing, Lynn or Hansi? But you have to be cruel to be kind. And I know that this Brasiliopuntia has been begging for this because it has so needed it. So this top part here I'm going to obviously compost. As I say, if it was a healthy part and I was just cutting it back because it's too high, I could cut this into sections, let them dry and reroute them as cuttings, but it's just too badly infected. It's in the bark and everything with this cochineal. So then guys, that's it, and stay tuned for future videos when this starts to regrow again over the next few weeks, months and years. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and for lots more tips and tricks on how you can care for and grow many different types of cacti and succulents, do please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. Check out my website desertplantsofAvalon.com for regular articles and lots of care info on growing cacti and succulents. I want to wish you all a fantastic cactus powered day. Oh my god, what a drastic pruning. But you have to be cruel to be kind, you all.